Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. And a special greetings to those of you who are joining us live here in the Magic City Highlight Fronton. All Mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer Win, Play, Show, Quinella, Exacta, and Trifecta wagers. We have an early daily double that begins in Game 1. One daily double in Games 1 and 2. 2 pick threes. An early pick 3 and a late pick 3. We have 2 jackpot wagers, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Mighty Ocho that begins in Game 1. To play the Mighty Ocho, correctly pick the winners of Games 1 through 8. It has a $5,000 guarantee. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. High 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the High 5 for today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we hope to have in store for you today. We do have 2 scratches in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Today's performance has 2 scratches. Ikeda and Kubala are scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. Once again, Ikeda and Kubala are scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. This will be a complete rundown of those scratches as they affect today's performance in its entirety. There are no scratches in Game 1. There are no scratches in Game 2. Beginning in Game 3, post 1, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 1, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 3, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julin. Game 3, post 3, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julin. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Hyro. Game 4, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Hyro. Game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games. Game 5, post 5 in the backcourt, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Tennessee. Game 5, post 5, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Tennessee. Game 5, post 7 in the front court, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Game 5, post 7 in the front court, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Game 6, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 6, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 7, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Game 7 in the front court, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Game 7, post 8, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Tennessee. Game 7, post 8, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Tennessee. That's it for the scratches in today's performance. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times, and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. And a special greetings to those of you who are already participating in the chat. Steve Smart, it's JBTV. Michael DePuy, Steve M, of course, Mo Crank, William, Andrew, how are you?
Stu, I'm doing well here on this Sunday, big Friday evening. Just less than 48 hours ago, we had a little highlight here on Friday night. Pushed us an hour earlier today, Stu. That time change, that really got me, I'll tell you. It was 2 o'clock. Next thing I knew, 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it works.
Now, you're probably an adult, and you find these things out through, like, the news or some other avenues. I just get it at 3 a.m. on my phone. It's 3 a.m., and I say, hey, it was just 2.
Yeah, about this time of year I start looking. It's not an adult thing. It's really just more of a habit thing. I mean, it's
Sure.
That's actually come up before, because, like, in our first year of operation,
Sure.
Scott was, make sure the players know about the time change, which is how anybody who cares for anybody
Yeah.
here in the U.S., basically reminds people, hey, don't forget to set the
Sure.
clocks forward or back, and then there's the typical whining and bitching that goes along with it, but eventually everybody gets it done.
Yeah, right.
But when I said it to the players here first year, a couple giggled. It's like, yeah, I don't have any clocks in my house. I just have my phone, and it does it automatically.
Yeah. How about that?
Wow, that's terrific. Hey,
Makes it easy for us.
very good for you.
But I think my mother as well. She did give me a subtle reminder. So we do have 6 minutes until, well, 5 minutes actually, until game number 1. A couple of scratches as you ran through. We'll toss it to video here quickly and get back to some of the talk in the chat. This video, as we play before the first game of all of our performances, explains the scoring format, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here just about 4 minutes from the start of our first game.
Yes, yes, yes. Peter, hello. Again, sorry I haven't had time to respond to the thoughtful post. But I think I responded for the most part, herein.
We definitely touched on it, and we appreciate
Bengochea the third. Was there a Bengochea this? I mean, I know that Bengochea is a name that I've seen actually, including a fairly well-known judge. Of course, there are a lot of times where you have what seems to be a very complex last name, in Basque, which is shared amongst people. It's like, yeah, I have no relation whatsoever.
to that, yeah.
But was there a Bengochea 1 or 2? Connecticut's Governor Rick P. in the house. We miss Connecticut's governor. That's always nice to have a governor. As we look into today's program, once again, ladies and gentlemen, games 1 and 2 are just fine, but Kubala and Ikeda are scratched in all their scheduled appearances today. 3 and 4, use the program sub if you're following along with the program. But remember, game 3, post 1, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 3, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julian. Game 3, post 1, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 3, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julian. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Hyro.
Yeah, with about 2 minutes to go until game 1, let's run through some of the singles standings at this point in the season, beginning our 5th week of Pelota 2023. We have a 2-way tie up there at the top. Anderluck and Benny, former doubles teammates. They are tied for first place with 7 wins. Holding on to that 3rd and final bonus money slot there is Gosheri. How about Iriando's? Made a nice charge up the leaderboard. He is tied for, that will be 4th place with Nicholas, 5 wins for those players. Then Julian, Douglas, and CRB in the group with 4 wins. Flores, Spinner, Hyro, and Manu with 3. And then Manny, Aratz, Tennessee, Ikeda. Those guys have 2 wins. And then in the group still looking for that elusive first victory. I think we're going to have Carballo back. Yeah, Carballo back in the program here, so he will have a shot for his first win. El Barba, Jedin, and Juice. So still looking at 4 players. Well, 4 players still looking for that first win.
And Peter, absolutely not. I find several valid points in everything that you say. I'd certainly be way too thin-skinned to work in this sport if I took issue with any legitimate criticism. I mean, apart from the fact this isn't highlight, this isn't which you've never done. No, you speak very specifically about the broadcast, and I can't say that I agree with everything, and there are certain things that just aren't workable. very few things, though, but on the whole, I'd say both Andrew and I agree you're spot on.
Absolutely. With that, Stu, let's begin the highlight for today, game number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It is played at 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1, number 77, El Barba. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 45, Iriondo. El Barba serves. Our Sunday matinee performance is now underway. Rebote forehand by El Barba, midcourt. 2-all. Picked off by El Barba. El Barba from the forehand, midcourt. The scoop attempt is missed. Rebote not there. El Barba first up on the board in our first game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, worn by number 18, CRB. Floater stopped at the 10 line by CRB. Here's El Barba, midcourt. CRB makes the catch. 11 line, hard to the inside. Ball rolled but did not bounce. No bobbling there. Point 1. 1-1 serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness from the forehand at the 9 line. El Barba at the 10. Rebote left side. El Barba was looking to go low, too low. That hit the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Cool Fitness serving to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Tennessee will pass. Rebote left side to the inside. Well played by Cool Fitness. Tennessee, Rebote saved to the inside. Ball tipped. Point 4. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by number 10, Juice. Juice keeps it on the forehand. Ball missed by Juice, point 4. On the board with 3 points, here's post 7, Flores. Well, that's not convenient.
Well, that's not convenient. So, everything holds up until we get everything juice back on. We appreciate your patience.
Alrighty, folks. Just want to make sure that you guys are up to date with what's going on. We lost power for a moment, and there are two computers that Stu has that he keeps score on. The one that we need the internet connection for is not yet up and running, so we needed to end that game, restart it, make sure the score is up to date. So we're figuring all that out, and we will continue on with this first game. Yeah, and how that works for Watch and Wager, if the first step actually to get a point to score is you have to hit the G, which starts the game. So if there were points up there on the board, the game definitely had to have started. So it could have been an issue with Watch and Wager, but we are trying to get the points back to where they were. As you see that up on your scoreboard right now, Stu's got it ready to go. Apologize for that, folks, and we are ready to continue.
Apologize for the inconvenience, ladies and gentlemen. All computers are up, ready to go. Play will resume. Judges will come out. 4 on the board with 3 points, serving 2, post 7. And next time, we sincerely promise to pay the FP&L bill. Cool Fitness serves as play resumes. Ball tip, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt, post 8, is Jedden. This serve gets away from Flores. Point 8. Last point of the first round goes to the purple shirt. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving 2, Iriondo. The completion of the first round of play leaves all points double. Iriondo, backhand, low and hard to the inside. Jedden, good adjustment, nice catch. Rebote, too high, point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, CRB. CRB winds up, puts the Coastie inside. Scoop attempt miss, point 3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Returning, post 1, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba. CRB takes it on the forehand at the 7 line. Rebote left side, save by El Barba. Drop shot. El Barba on the run. Gets there, bobbled, point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Returning now is Tennessee. There's a backhand by Tennessee. Tennessee on the forehand from the 10 line, back to the inside. Here's CRB. Backhand, powerfully thrown. Bote left side, high to the front wall, big bounce. Brought down by CRB at the 9 line. Karam opens and scores, point 3. CRB's gone straight points, 2 possible game point. Here's post 3. Trying to stop him in the yellow post 6, Juice. Powerful forehand by Juice. Passes wall to wall. Rebote to the inside. Here's Juice. Low and hard by Juice. Good eyes. Good catch by CRB. Here's the backhand. Swing and a miss. Point game. Post 3. CRB. 3 wins it. 4 serves to 8. This will be a playoff for second and third place. Backhand by Jedden. Rebote left side. Jedden takes it on the bounce. Cool finish from forehand. Low and hard to the inside. That will score. Well played. Second place finish for Post 4 Cool Fitness. Jedden finishes third. Unofficial order finish 3-4-8. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 1 are official. Coming in first, Post 3, CRB. Taking second, Post 4, Cool Fitness. Coming in third, Post 8, Jedden. 3-4-8 is the official order of finish for Game number 1. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 3-4, $31. The trifecta, 3-4-8, $500 even. $2 wager on 3 to win, $13.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 2, a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. For those of you joining us late, don't forget that both Kubala and Ikeda are scratched, beginning in Game 3. Up next, though, Game 2, no scratches, post time, now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Seven minutes to go here until game number 2.
Yeah, no, basically we had we've had I don't remember last time I told this story, but everybody knows I repeat my stories. As I get older, it'll probably get worse, but that's besides the point. Sometimes they're good stories. Yeah, no, I have been in...
No, they're good. Don't feel they're good stories.
I've been in Fort Pierce High when you have a complete power failure, including the backup lighting.
Wow.
And there are no windows. Well, sorry, that building no longer exists, so now I guess it's nothing but windows. But there are no windows anywhere in that building. So, which is actually, that's not true. There's a window, I guess, in just next to the player's door to see who was coming in there. And, of course, the front doors were all glass. But after that, no windows anywhere. And so when the lights would go off in that building, literally, the announcer's booth is more of a crow's nest. To be so far away from the players. I miss it so much. It was kind of like a crow's nest above the player's cage with this really tight circular staircase. Not everybody was so happy with that circular staircase.
I don't like circular,
Yeah, it was a tight circular staircase.
Yeah.
And I was obviously 40 years old, and between mental fatigue and the rust that we love here so much in Florida,
a little creaky.
It's all right. It was all right. But yeah, no, to be at the top of that and basically just start yelling from the top of that. You have like a couple hundred people sitting there, and just to yell from the top of that, say, "Nobody move, nobody move until the lights come on," and then get on the radio, which fortunately the walkie-talkies were working, and have maintenance and janitorial open up all the side doors so you can get some natural light in that building.
Yeah.
We're kind of in the same... There's not a window here, right?
No, we'd be... I guess there's that door back here that goes to the casino. That's kind of the only thing. And then the door also up there at the front. So, yeah, kind of a similar scenario here. But, yeah, they were talking also about watch and wager and the locking of the game. But once you hit that G key, then it's all on watch and wager at that point.
Magic City. I did see a message come
Yeah.
through, and it's so we have nothing to do with watch and
Right.
wager. If watch and wager doesn't stop bet, I mean, basically what the stop bet command does here is it prevents any wagers from coming in, and that is there's actually legal language
Yeah.
regarding what happens of bets that are made after the lock bet command is given, and they kind of exist in it's between you and the ADW.
Yeah.
It's between you and then somehow or other it's between us and the ADW as well. But as long as I hit that magical button right here, and that is one thing I will say that maybe I've gone to the serve, the catch, and the first throw without stop betting. But that's as far as I've ever let it go.
Yeah, but in terms of points, to enable to assign a point, that key has to have been hit, and then you'll be able to score at that point. So,
Yes, you're accurate.
Right.
Yes.
definitely. Well, we do have a video here with 4 minutes to go until game number 2. This one will explain for any new highlight fans out there how the sport is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back now, 2 minutes from the start of our second game. We are scratch-free here in this second game. But Kubawa and Ikeda, just a heads up, are scratching all their scheduled appearances for today. That will begin to take effect in our third game.
And Jacob says, yo, Jacob, yo back. Anything more creative? Anything else you want to contribute?
Wow.
You're more than welcome to. That's not a criticism. It's just like, yo.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
It's good to see some new faces.
Welcome to Magic City Highline. Hope you enjoy.
I got a question for you, Stu. You know, you come in the car, you listen to Herb Alpert. Are there days where you turn on the music and it's just not doing it for you, then you go to you say, screw it, I'm just going to have one of those days and turn on the news? Or
No,
is it
it's not just Herb Alpert of the news. There are some times that I'll listen to watercolors on SM. You know, it's kind of
What is
like easy, you know, it's kind of jazzy.
Okay,
just,
easy.
You know,
Yeah.
just light. I mean, I do have hard rock on my playlist,
Sure.
and it's really just all a question of what the mood calls for.
Sure, yeah.
It's all a question of what the mood calls for. I very rarely listen to. I will listen to easy rock, singer, songwriter type stuff on the way in addition to.
That's chilling too sometimes. Yeah, depending on
Pay more attention to lyrics as I get older.
that definitely. Hello, Ernesto.
Hi, Ernesto. At your landings. Greetings. Less than a minute to go before we begin Game 2. Game 2 now less than 1 minute away.
Wow, 2,000 again, 2,100 in the try. Nearly 750, pick 3. A couple hundred in the Quinel and Exacta. Good to see those pools continually up there as we begin this 2023 season. We get the high five jackpot beginning in game number 3, starting up our next game, game 2, right now, Stu.
We're ready to begin our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Cool Fitness. Receiving in the blue at post 2 is Juice. Cool Fitness serves. Game 2 has begun. Cool Fitness, that Rebote is a little wild, heads to the outside, out of play, point 2. Juice first up on the board in our second game. Here is the white shirt at post 3, worn by Tennessee. There's the backhand by Tennessee. Bote left side, up, and away. That's the overhead screen, point 3. Entering the court, the green shirt of post 4, number 77, El Barba. Good catch by El Barba. Nice backhand. Here's Tennessee from the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Bote saved by El Barba. Tennessee. Low runner to the inside. That scores. Point 3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5 in the black shirt. Thank you. This is Jed. Backhand by Jedden. Tennessee forehand. Rebote goes to the outside. Jedden follows it from the 7 line. Low and inside. Quite an effort by Tennessee to try to keep that point alive. Didn't work. Point 5. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6 worn by Iriondo. Backhand by Iriondo. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Rebote saved by Jedden. 2-all. Red by Jedden. Stopped by Jedden. Point 5. In this matchup, we have Jedden serving to Flores, who wears the pink shirt of post 7. There's a backhand by Flores. Jedden's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Flores makes the catch. Backhand. Passes. Floater. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive purple shirt, post 8. CRB. Backhand by CRB. Flores moves up, takes it in the air. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by CRB. Scores. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Cool Fitness. There's a backhand by Cool Fitness. Rebote. Left side to the inside. Cool Fitness is there. Backhand. Backhand by CRB. Rebote left side to the inside. CRB takes it on the forehand at the 8 line. Ball tip, point 1. Cool Fitness has 2 points. Here's the blue post 2, Juice. Juice from the forehand, powerfully thrown wall to wall. Robote forehand by Cool Fitness. Here's Juice midcourt. Karam scores, point 2. 3 points for the 2 post. Here's the green and post 4, El Barba. Ball tipped off the serve, point 2. That is a possible game point for the blue post 2. Juice trying to stop him, Tennessee. There's the backhand by Tennessee. Robote coming out. Robote missed, point 3. Play continues. 3 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Iriondo. Over serve, point 6. Iriondo's on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, Jedden. Backhand by Jedden. Rotate forehand. Escapes. Point 5. 5 with 4 points. Here's post 7, Flores. Flores on the backhand. Powerfully thrown. 2 pass. Jedden sets up for the rebote. Scoop attempt, clean miss, point 5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5. Jedden trying to stop him, CRB. Backhand by CRB, passes, low to the back wall. Robote comes in low and scores, point 8. Play continues again. 8 on the board, 3 points. Here's post 1. Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness, fine catch. Nice return from the 11 line to the inside. Robote forehand save. Here's Cool Fitness. Robote left side by CRB. Robote save. Powerful throw. Scoop by CRB. CRB low and hard to the inside. Point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. CRB trying to stop him, El Barba. Here's the backhand by El Barba. Robote. El Barba's on it. Robote save. Back to the outside, it scores. Point in game, post 8, CRB. No playoff here, 5 places to show's unofficial order. Finish 8-5-2. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, post 8, CRB. Taking second, post 5, Jedden. Coming in third, post 2, Juice, 8-5-2. The official order of finish for our second game. I'll bring it to the court. Up next. Our prices: early daily double, 3-8, 19-20. $2 wager on 8 to win, $9.80. $2 Quinella, 5-8, $28. Trifecta, 8-5-2, $195.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game 3 and the beginning of the high five for today. Remember, the high five is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on that minimum $2,000 guarantee. High five wager begins in game 3. This is a rundown of the scratches that affect the high five. Up next, game 3, post 1, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 1, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 3, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julian. Game 3, post 3, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julian. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Hyro. Game 4, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Hyro. Game 5, the first of our 2 doubles games. In the backcourt, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Tennessee. Game 5, post 7 in the front court, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Game 6, post 5, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Finally, in Game 7, the second of our 2 doubles games. Post 4 in the front court, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Game 7, post 8, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Tennessee. Post time for Game 3 in the high five, 6 minutes. Good luck. Rebote forehand by Bueno, catch by Carballo. Carballo to the outside. Rotate left side. It's a 2-all. That is beautifully executed by Bueno. It takes the serve again. Outside placement will score. Manu on the catch, backhand, thrown powerfully. Catch by Julin. Manu comes out, focuses on the outside placement. Backhand by Anderluck to the inside. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck's there. Pika. What a catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Good catch by Nicholas. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand by Aratz. Rotate left side, 2-all, beautifully executed. Backhand by Manu, catch by Bragley. Bragley comes hard from the right side. Wow, Magic City bounce, and Manu handled it fine. What a catch by Manu. Manu on the catch, backhand. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Manu is there, winding up. Coasty to the outside, scooped up by Douglas. that high bounce, sharp carom. What a catch by Benny. Backhand. What a catch by Julin. Forehand. Benny calls for their bote, sends it inside. Julin's there. Carom by Julin. Backhand by Benny. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Scoop by Benny. And the 2-all scores. Backhand by Nicholas. Rabote coming out. Forehand, Carom Rabote. My, oh my.
And folks, that top 10 brings us under a minute until the start of game number 3.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a reminder of our 2 scratches. Game 3, post 1. Scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 3. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julin. Game 3, post 1. Scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Nicholas. Game 3, post 3. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Julin. Post time is now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our 3rd game. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1, substituting for the scratch Kubala is Nicholas. Receiving in the blue of post 2, number 60, Manny. Nicholas serves. Our 3rd game is underway. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Rabote forehand by Nicholas. Here's Manny. Manny sends it deep. Rabote forehand by Nicholas. Nicholas from the 7 line, low and hard to the inside. Manny looking for the Rabote, plays a 2-wall from the left side. Lands in perfect to score, point 2. First point for the blue of post 2. Manny now receiving in the white of post 3. Substituting for the scratched Ikeda is Julin. Backhand by Julin, powerfully thrown. Low off the Rabote, forehand Rabote by Manny. Here's Julin from deep in the backcourt. Manny on the Rabote. Here's Julin, backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Manny's there. Rabote left side. Rabote coming off the side wall, not played, point 2. Entering the court, the green shirt of post 4, here's number 55, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Wall to wall from the left side. Rabote forehand, 2 pass. Rabote 2-all does not open. Stopped by Manny. Carom by Manny. Does open. Scores, point 2. On the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, Bueno. There's the backhand by Bueno to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Manny. Bueno attacks, just missed it at the 7 line, point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. Here's yellow shirt of post 6, worn by Ben. Backhand by Ben to the inside. Robote save. Escapes to the outside, point 6. Ben's on the board with a point. In this matchup, we have Ben serving to Spinner in the pink of post 7. Robote forehand by Ben. Spinner has it on the bounce. Karam does not open. Stopped by Ben. Ben's Karam lands in and scores point 6. In this matchup, we have Ben serving to Carballo, who wears the purple of post 8. This will complete the first round of play. Backhand by Carballo. Robote save, just missed by Ben, point 8. Carballo will take over the serve. Last point of the first round to the 8 post. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, Nicholas. Nicholas, backhand. Wall to wall. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Carballo. Scoop attempt miss, point 8. 3 points for the 8 post. In this matchup, we have Carballo serving. To the returning 3 post, worn by Julin. Backhand by Julin. Passing. Robote. Forehand by Carballo. Nice and high to the front wall. Julin's there. Carballo from the 11 line. Peacock. Stopped by Julin. Midcourt. Hard to the inside. Carballo takes it in the air. Costado to the inside. Robote forehand. Here's Carballo. Back to the inside. Out of reach and scoring. Well thrown. Point 8. Carballo's gone straight points to a possible game point. Trying to stop him in the green of post 4 is Benny. Beautiful catch by Benny. There's the backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Forehand Robote fired back. Caught in the air by Benny. Benny low and hard to the inside. Catch by Carballo. Backhand by Benny. Robote forehand is up. Caught by Benny midcourt. Carballo keeps it on the forehand at the 11 line. Robote left side by Benny to the inside with a hop. Scoop by Carballo. Karam does not open. Stopped by Benny. Benny's 2-all. Opens wide and scores. Point 4. Four on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5. Black shirts receive. Bueno. Robote left side. Bueno on the catch. Ball tip, point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. Manny. Robote forehand by Benny. Manny makes the catch. Placement of the ball to the inside. There's the backhand by Benny. Scoop by Benny. There's the backhand. Robote left side to the inside. Here's a catch by Manny. Manny's forehand to the inside. Benny's there. Robote save by Manny. Beautiful catch by Benny at the 5 line. Low and hard to the inside. Manny again with a phenomenal Robote save. Here's Benny. Karam scores. Point 4. Tremendous play by Manny on those 2 Robote saves. Possible game point 4. Green and post 4. Benny trying to stop him. Spinner. Powerful forehand by Spinner. Robote by Benny, right up the middle. Spinner knocked it down. Point in game. Post 4, Benny. No playoff here. 8 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 482. The price will be up in a moment. Results from our third game are official. Coming in first, post 4, Benny. Taking second, post 8, Carballo. Coming in third, post 2, Manny. 482. The official order finished 4. Game number 3. Your prices will be up in just a moment. $2 Quinella, 48, $45. The trifecta, 482, $400.60. First number for the high 5 is the number 4. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Two scratches in game 4. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 4, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Hyro. Game 4, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Hyro. Post time for game 4. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. Highlight.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
Hi, I'm Johnny Garcio. This is Steve-O. This is highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing.
It's more complicated than that.
And dangerous. It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
That's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. The ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
And we are back here just about 5 minutes until game number 4.
So, Carballo seemed upset, huh?
A little bit upset, frustrating, looking for that first win. But
I mean, if I could just walk around shouting F into the audience anytime I wanted, I probably would have been fired a long time ago. I'm just guessing. So, talking to the judge and shouting F, it's like, yeah, I'm sorry you're frustrated, buddy, but, you know, grow the F up. I've been doing this for 6 years. We only have people in the building 2 days a week. It's a
2 days.
2 days a week.
Yeah, that's it.
You know.
Yeah.
Love Michael Carballo, not the biggest fan of Teggy.
Yeah, maybe in the building today. So the longer that winless streak continues, but once we get number 1.
He still doesn't have a...
No, well, it's just number of games for him. He's only played
Yeah, I know.
5
on Tuesdays. That's right. Josh, so the way it works for me is like this, is that is Carballo's MO, but the idea is this, is that literally there were people sitting maybe if you know.
I don't think
in front of the screen. Now, if there was a kid there, I'd give him a $200 fine.
Yeah.
But
I don't think there's any
the
children.
truth of the matter is that there's an elderly woman, I guess is a good way to refer, sitting in between 2 other people who I'm sure have heard the F word before. But, like, we're literally standing within 5 feet of him, and to have that shouted, yeah, it's say something else, or at least be aware. Yeah, just be aware. Just be aware. I mean,
yeah,
I'm a fan of cursing. I would love to just, you know, please, if I was allowed to say everything that I wanted to say and anything that I wanted to say about just things in general, I would just use.
YouTube would have shut us off.
No, it's well, no, but that's the whole thing. It's like the first thing is okay.
Yeah.
So no verbal or nonverbal communication with the judge. So you've screwed that up. So that I could let go.
Sure. Yeah.
But then you put the other one on top of it, and it's like, no, you're just having a bad day. I get it. I understand, but. We want people to come to Magic City and say, I had the best time. The ambiance was great. The play was good. The announcing was good. You know, everything was great. And they let the players say whatever they want. The guy just F and just tore his chest up in the middle of the court, and it was just fantastic. Or,
yeah.
Yes. But I'd rather that have that be the one-off. I'd rather that be the one-off. Without the fine, it's not a one-off. Then everybody's literally. I mean, unfortunately, then the next one that says it is the next guy who's frustrated.
It is a domino effect here,
exactly.
Certainly.
It's always in 6 years. It's always been like that. Then we just may as well put it on the on the back of the shirts. Marketing idea. You know, one edgy. That's edgy.
Yeah.
F highlight.
Wow. Every player name, huh?
Exactly. Not Miami, not Dania, just F highlight. When competing, Ernesto, you're saying when competing, yeah. Have I used it? frequently. But do I have to exercise control with it when I'm in a professional environment? Yes, I do. I do. Absolutely.
I think a lot of times with the laughing, too, it comes off pretty poorly on camera, but that's just kind of laughing off a mistake that guys don't typically make. I mean, that's guys trying to keep it light, not a...
Pat, the only time I've seen at at
I
Miami
see.
High Life or Pierce High Life, whatever, I have seen a player take a cesta that broke during play and finish it off, which is their prerogative. You know, because we don't buy, at that time we were not buying them cestas. They got a cesta allowance. But yes, I have seen a player take a cesta, not break a cesta that wasn't already broken. That I've never seen. It's like it did have a crack in the frame. It affected. Right. He went to throw a forehand rebote on possible game point because the frame was broken and escaped to the overhead screen. He was frustrated and he just snapped the cesta. Yes, I have seen that. Not in many years I haven't seen that. But here it's a non-issue because we provide the cestas. Doesn't happen here.
Game number 4, starting now.
We're ready to begin our 4th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirt at post 1 is Bueno. Receiving blue shirt at post 2, Julin. There's a serve. We begin. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Julin. Low and hard to the inside scores. Point 2. Julin first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Carballo. Catch by Carballo. He winds up. Catch by Julin. Hard throw. Point 2. Here's a green shirt of post 4. Substituting for the scratched Ikeda is Manny. Two-all does not open up. It's stopped by Julin. Julin on the carom. Lands in and scores point 2. Julin with 3 points. Now serving to the black shirt of post 5, worn by Ben. Ernesto, you are correct. I didn't see a need for that either. There's a backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand by Ben. Here's Julin from the 8 line. Julin on the catch. Forehand low and hard to the inside. Ben's there. Ben from the forehand over the top. Scoop attempt tip, point 2. 4 points for the 2 post. Now receiving. In the yellow shirt of post 6, substituting for the scratched Kubala is Jairo. Backhand by Jairo, passes. Rebote. Forehand by Julin with a light touch. Jairo gets in there. Backhand goes back to pass. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehands up. Beautiful catch by Julin at the 10 line. Nice backhand follows. Not enough. Point 2. Julian's gone 5 straight, now receiving in the pink of post 7 is Spinner. Backhand by Spinner, passes. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Julian, right up the middle, caught by Spinner. Low and hard by Spinner. Robote saved by Julian. Catch by Julian. Scoop attempt missed, point 2. Julian has gone 6 straight points to a possible game point, trying to stop him. The purple of post 8, number 55, Benny. Backhand by Benny. Robote is kicking all the way out to the 4 line. Cortada Robote will score for the win. That is point and a perfect game to the blue of post 2, Julian. 2 wins it. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continuing the playoff to 6 points for second and third place. 1 first serves to 3. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Robote forehand. Carballo makes the catch. Going hard to the inside. That falls short. Point 3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Manny. Here's Manny on the backhand to the inside. Robote, forehand by Carballo. Scoop by Manny. Catch by Carballo. Forehand gets away, hits the rail just above the front wall. It's out of play, point 4. Four on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5, Ben. Backhand by Ben off a good serve by Manny. Robote, it's a 2-all, does not open. Stopped by Ben mid-court. Beautiful catch. Here's Manny. Robote forehand by Manny. Beautiful catch by Ben. Nice big bounce to the inside. Manny's there. Ben on the catch, winds up. 2-all, too much. 4 points for the 4-post and a possible place point. Trying to stop him is Jairo. Here's a backhand by Jairo. Robote forehand by Manny. Jairo's there. Going hard to the inside. Scores. Point 6. Play in the playoff will continue. 6 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7. Spinner. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Big bounce. Brought down by Spinner on the forehand. Back to the inside. Jairo's there. Backhand. Rebote by Spinner. Stays to the side wall where it scores .7. 7 has 2 points. Here's post 8, the purple shirt. Benny. Here's the backhand by Benny. Played deep, 2 pass, and score. .8. 8 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 1, Bueno. Once again, we're playing off for second and third place. Backhand by Bueno. Good second effort. Had the distance. Benny's on it. 2-all. Was thrown out. .1. 1 on the board with 2 points, serving to post 3. Carballo. Once again, we're in the playoff for second and third place. Place and show. Bueno serves. Rebote forehand by Bueno. It's out of play, .3. 4 points and a possible place point for Carballo in the white of post 3. Trying to stop him, Ben. Good serve by Carballo. Nice catch and return by Ben. Carballo from the forehand, powerfully thrown, wall to wall. Point and place to post 3, Carballo. 4 shows. Unofficial order of finish, 2, 3, 4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from game 4 official. Coming in first, post 2, Julian. He had a perfect game. Taking second, post 3, Carballo. Coming in third, post 4, Manny. Manny was substituting for Ikeda. 2, 3, 4. The official order finished for game 4. There are your prices. The early pick 3, 8, 4, 2. 3 of 3 numbers returning $132.80. $2 wager on 2 to win, $26.20. $2 Quinello, 2, 3, 28.20. Trifecta, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55, 60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the first of our 2 doubles games in today's performance. The next game is played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. 2 scratches in Game 5. Game 5, post 5, scratch Kubala, place Kubala with Tennessee. Game 5, post 5, scratch Kubala, place Kubala with Tennessee. Game 5, post 7, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Game 5, post 5, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Tennessee. Game 5, post 7, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. Post time for Game 5, 6 minutes. Good luck. Powerful forehand by Juice. CRB on the save. That's up. That scores on the second bounce. Rotate forehand. Catch by Douglas. 2-all by Douglas. Doolin reads it, stops it, returns it from the right side. That is a tough rebote that Douglas just made. This one goes wall to wall, clears the overhead screen. Nicholas, good eye on the ball, keeps the ball in play. Costi to the inside. Nicholas runs all the way back and makes a spectacular save. He's up. Rotate forehand by Carballo, showing control, scoop by Anderluck. Rotate left side, power to the outside. Anderluck on the diving rebote save. Ragley, what a great effort to make that rebote. Ikeda from the 3 line, drop shot. Oh, he got to it. Hard throw to the inside. Ikeda got there to save the rebote. It's still in play. Manu, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Nice backhand. Rebote coming out to Carballo. Forehand rebote goes wall to wall rebote. That counts 100%. Douglas, difficult rebote, 2-all, light touch, big bounce. Stopped by Benny on the outside. Benny, powerful, looking for that 3-wall play. Douglas reads it, got there. That is going to score. That is point in a perfect game. Powerful backhand. Wow, what a rebote by Manu. Catch. Karam. Stopped by Ikeda. Powerful throw by Ikeda. Arats to the outside, makes the diving save. It's a 2-all. That will score. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Anderluck on the right side. Throw by Anderluck. Here's the rebote. Carballo, one-handed save. Wow.
And folks, those were the top 10 rebotes, first part of our season last year at Magic City Pelota. Takes us to about 2 minutes until game number 5, first of 2 doubles games, where we do have a couple of scratches here in today's performance. Again, Kubala and Ikeda are scratching all their scheduled appearances here in this 5th game. Post 5, scratch Kubala, replace him with Tennessee. And post 7, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. The 5 team is Julian in Tennessee. The 7 team, Carballo and Iriondo here for this 5th game. Post time, less than a minute. Quick rundown of these doubles standings. 5 wins for CRB and Manu. They have a 2-game lead over Anderluck and Nicholas, Juice and Goshieri, and Kubawa and Julin, who are all tied there with 3 wins in 2nd place. Bueno and Spinner, Flores and Arats, and Hyro and Ben, 2 wins for those teams. And then El Barba and Manny, they have 1. That means the other 4 teams, Cool Fitness and Douglas, Ikeda and Iriondo, Jedden and Benny, and then Inaki and Tennessee, which team has yet to play a game, all winless in this doubles tournament.
And quick answer for Brandon. Sorry, I was otherwise occupied typing up a fine. No idea what Miami Highlight status, or the former Miami Highlight, the current Casino Miami, have no idea what their status is. I believe the Dania's looking to play at least 2, maybe 3 months at the end of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin Game 5, a spectacular 7 doubles match, the first of our 2 doubles matches in today's performance. This game is played 7 points, points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirts post 1, Hyro and Ben. Hyro and Ben receiving blue post 2, El Barba and Manny. Hyro serves. Our first doubles game is underway. Hyro, catch, backhand from the 8 line. Ben from the 11, backhand to the inside. Here's Manny. Ben, powerful backhand from deep in the backcourt. Manny's there. Manny, forehand to the inside. Ben reaching up. Forehand play from the 13 line. Here's the backhand by Hyro. Rebote coming out. El Barba forehand Rebote. Caught in the air by Hyro. Hyro low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Manny. Backhand. There's the backhand by Hyro. That clears the overhead screen. El Barba forehand Rebote sends it back. Rebote coming out at the side wall. Hyro makes the save. Manny moves in. Backhand. Caught by Ben at the 12 line. Rebote forehand saved by Manny. Manny stays up in the front. Scoop by El Barba. El Barba stays in the back. That ball is tipped. Well played by all 4 players. Point goes to the 1. One team first up on the board in Game 5. That'll bring to the court the white shirts post 3, Bueno and Spinner. There's the backhand by Spinner. Rebote. There's the backhand by Hyro. Spinner's there. Backhand from the 10 line. Ben's there. Here's Hyro. Low and hard to the inside. Spinner's there again. Forehand. That's out of play. Point 1. Ball is out of play. New ball on the court. One is serving. So the green shirts post 4, Juice and Goshieri. Gauchetti, backhand, powerfully thrown wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Gauchetti saves the rebote. Good catch by Ben. Big backhand caught by Gauchetti. Gauchetti, backhand, low and hard to the inside. Here's Ben. Ben from the forehand. Gauchetti takes on the bounce. Nice catch. Big backhand. Rebote forehand missed. Point 4. 4 team on the board with the point. In this matchup, we have Juice serving to the black shirts, post 5. Julian and Kubala. Kubala is substituted 4 by Tennessee. Julian picks the serve. There's the backhand, low and hard, caught by Gauchetti. Forehand to the inside. Julian on the catch. Gauchetti, backhand from the 10 line. Here's Tennessee, powerful backhand. Here's the backhand by Gauchetti. Gauchetti from deep in the backcourt, backhand to the inside. Julian's there. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 4. 2 points for the 4 post. Here are the yellow shirts at post 6, Flores and Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Gauchetti's there. Rebote forehand save by Aratz. Here's Gauchetti, winding up. 2-all. Stopped by Flores. Flores plays it high to the feet of Gauchetti. Gauchetti's midcourt. Catch by Flores. Backhand. Scoop by Gauchetti. Backhand. Backhand 2-all. Stopped by Flores. Flores high to the front wall. Stopped by Gauchetti. Karam into the pad, and the pad is bad. A well-played point goes to the 6. Here are the pink shirts of post 7 in the front court. Substituting for the scratched Ikeda is Carballo. In the backcourt receiving is Iriondo. Carballo picks the serve. Drop shot. Scores. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirts post 8, team of CRB and Manu. Manu on the catch, backhand. Carballo calls for their bote, sends it high. Manu takes it on the bounce. High and passing. What a catch in the corner by Iriondo. Juggling, ruled. Ball bounced in and out of the cesta. Point goes to the 8. First round's complete. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue post 2. El Barba and Manny. Backhand by Manny. Manu's there. Manny over the top. CRB. Backhand from the 7 line. Manny on the catch. Manu from the 12 line. Forehand to the inside. Here's Manu again from the 12 line. Forehand over the top, big bounce. Manu makes the catch. CRB on the forehand. Straight to the inside. Manu lets it pass. Robote forehand. Manu's there. Manu makes the catch. Forehand play to the inside. Robote missed. Point 8. 3 points for the 8 post. In this matchup, we have CRB serving to Bueno and Spinner. Bueno picks the serve, throws the 2-all, and it scores. Point 3. They're on the board with 2 points. Returning post 1, Jairo and Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben, goes wall to wall. Robote coming out. Ben on the catch from the 11 line. There's a backhand by Jairo. Robote forehand by Bueno. Ben lets it pass. Jairo makes the save. Bueno attacks, has it. Inside placement stopped by Ben and a fine catch at the 10 line. Spinner over the top. Jairo makes the catch. Backhand. Tip ball, Boyd 3. They're on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts receive Julian and Tennessee. There's the backhand by Tennessee. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Juice and Gaucheri. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Bote not coming out much, but Jula makes a play on it. Here's Gaucheri at the 6 line. Beautiful catch by Julian. Backhand, passing. Bote to the inside. Julian keeps it on the forehand. Scoop by Julian. Right up the middle. Scores. Point 5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Flores and Arats. Arats, Robote. Tennessee got there, was unable to bring it in, point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7, Carballo and Ariando. Carballo takes it, rifles it outside to score. Point 7. 7 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 2, El Barba and Manny. Iriondo, backhand from the 10 line, powerfully thrown. Bote forehand by El Barba. Here's Iriondo, backhand. Manny on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Carballo now from the 7. Bote forehand by Carballo. Backhand by Manny. Iriondo's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Fine catch by Iriondo. Scoop by Manny. Over the top. Carballo cuts it off. Backhand from the 6th line. Powerfully thrown. Beautiful catch by Manny at the 13 line. Carballo calls for the rebote. Manny, fine pickup. Carballo on the catch. Drop shot. Scores. Well thrown. Point 7. Possible game point for the pink shirts of post 7. Carballo and Iriondo trying to stop them. The purple of post 8. CRB and Manu. Backhand by Manu. Iriondo's there. Backhand from the 12 line. CRB's there. Rebote forehand to the inside. Here's Carballo. Split placement does not work. Stopped by Manu. Karen by Manu. Red by Carballo. Stopped by Carballo. Hard throw will score for the win. Point in game. Post 7. Carballo and Iriondo. 7 wins at 3 serves to 5. This is playoff 4, second and third place. Ball missed. Second place finish for post 3, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish 7-3-5. Your prices will be up in a moment. There are your prices, 735. The official order finished, $2 Canelo 37, $56. Trifecta 735, $418.80. $2 wager on 7 to win, $20.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 6th game, the first of our 2 features singles games. Next game is played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. There's a scratch, game 6, post 5. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Game 6, post 5. Scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Manny. Post time for game 6. About 7 minutes. Good luck. Balance and throwing blind, but he made the backhand. Bote forehand will keep the ball in play for Tennessee. Here's CRB from the 8 line. Excellent Rabote effort. inside. Carballo moves up, makes the catch. Ron has it in the air. Excellent rebote save by Jed. Catch by Jed midcourt. Low and hard. What a save by Ben. That cleared the overhead screen. Powerful forehand by Julin. Wow. Beautiful rebote save. CRB is there, backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Anderluck has the rebote. Nice play. Great catch by CRB. Throw to the inside. Anderluck chases it down. The blind rebote. By Julin. Bote left side. Clips. Caught by Julin. Karen by Julin. Stopped by Douglas. Big right side by Douglas is passing. Julin makes the diving save. Catch by Bueno. Bueno sends it back. Rebote comes out. Rebote forehand by Nicholas. Caught by Julin. Julin, powerful throw. What a rebote save by Nicholas. Rebote. Forehand. The outside. Benny makes the catch. Anderluck from the forehand rifles it low and hard. That is a chick-chack and a beautiful save. Jose forehand fired straight back.
And folks, those were the top 10 rebotes from the second part of our 2022 season last year at Magic City Highlight. We're down to just under 2 minutes until game number 6. Look out, there is one scratch here in this 6th game. Affects post 5. Scratch Ikeda. Replace Ikeda with Manny. And game 6, post 5. Scratch Ikeda and replace him with Manny. With the win for the team of Carballo and Iriondo. Let's take a look here. Yeah, Carballo not a participant in that doubles tournament, substitutes as needed up in the front court. So that is his first Pelota win of 2023 in all competitions, coming in that 5th game. Congratulations to Carballo and Iriando, both playing better there in the backcourt. Ikeda and Iriando still looking for that elusive first win, but Carballo and Iriando, they got it done. Again, the doubles tournaments that we have throughout the season, the only wins that count are wins with your assigned doubles partner. So the players will still receive the prize money. But for the sake of our standings, that does not count as a win for that Ikeda and Iriando team. 0 minutes on the clock. Let's play Game 6. We're ready to begin game number 6. Spectacular 7 scoring. Start of our feature singles games here in this afternoon's performance. Serving in the red of post 1, number 31, Jairo, receiving the blue of post 2, number 20, Gosheri. Powerful serve by Jairo. We begin. Forehand Robote. He's kind of half carom, does not open up. Gosheri's 2-wall does. First point to the 2. 2 up on the board first here in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Number 87, Aratz. Backhand by Aratz, stays to the inside. Left side Robote, Gosheri puts it just above the pad, low and hard. Aratz gets back in there. There's the backhand, launches it wall to wall. Robote, forehand, powerfully thrown, picked off in the air by Aratz. Aratz shoots a 2-wall from deep in the backcourt, but that lands out. Point 2. Green to post 4 in a receive. Here's Douglas. Douglas takes that serve, rips the backhand low and hard, flying catch up at the 10 line by Gosheri. He goes deep. Douglas on the move, backpedaling, stops it up at the 2 line. Forehand Robote, not a lot on it, saved on the back end by Gosheri. Douglas, he's got a play on it, digs out that Robote, returns a 2-wall, picked up on the bounce. Here's Gosheri. Sidearm forehand, will score. Point 3, point 2 rather, 3rd point for Gosheri in the blue of post 2. Black of post 5 in a receive, substituting for Ikeda. Here's Manny. And he opens up with that backhand 2 pass. Dug out there on the back end by Gosheri, puts it back up the middle. Manny shoots a carom. That is really well thrown and scoring, point 5. Yellow shirt of post 6 in a receive, number 55, Benny. High hard backhand from Benny to open it up. Forehand Robote. It's missed up in the front court. Point 6. Pink shirt of post 7 in a receive. Here's number 64, Nicholas. Nicholas pulls that serve off the sidewall. He goes wall to wall with that backhand. Benny up at the 4 line, turns it to the outside, but that ball lands out. Point 7. In receive, rounding out the first round of play, purple at post 8. Number 17, Manu. Manu pulls that servant at the 10 line. Low running backhand. Shooting off the back wall. Saved by Nicholas. Manu keeps it on the left side. Costado back inside. Nicholas, one-handed catch. He got in there. Manu, 7 line. Backhand powers it. Lower and harder. Another one. Tough save on the forehand this time by Nicholas. Manu shoots a 2-wall. That opens up wide and scores. Well thrown. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, red at post 1. Here's Hyro. Manu, forehand Bote, sticks to the inside. Clean miss on the forehand of Hyro, point 8. 3 points now for the 8 post. Post 3 returns, Arats. Manu gets out to the 9 line, lays it high off the front wall. Rotz charging down the inside, picks it off. Manu read it, stopped it. He's up at the 7. Blast the backhand a little lower. Not a lot on that Rabote. Dug out on the back end. There's a Rotz. Manu keeps it to the inside. One-handed attempt. Got assessed on it. Ball was missed. 5 points here for purple at post 8. Straight points gets Manu a possible game point. In to stop him. Post 4, Douglas. Soft touch on the backhand, pulled in by Manu. Manu gets this one overhead to pass. Douglas, forehand to Bote, stays inside. Manu has it in the air off the sidewall, rips it inside where that scores for the win. Point and a perfect game. Purple of post 8, Manu. 2 places, 5, 6, and 7 remain in the playoff for third place. Show point, 5 first serves to 6. High hard backhand from Manny rather. Up there at the 6 line. Another miss on that Rabote. Point to the 6. The 5 has been eliminated. 6 serves to 7. Possible show point for Benny. Yellow post 6. Benny has to come back for it, just lays it up. Forehand Bote kicks off the sidewall, comes to the right side of Nicholas. Sidearm play, low and hard. Benny scooped it up just beyond the 11. Hard backhand passing into the corner. Nicholas makes a nice Rabote save of his own, and he got that one over Benny. On the hop, here's Nicholas, scoops it up, shoots it back to the inside, one-handed pickoff. Here's Benny on the left side. The backhand just does clear the overhead screen. Forehand Bote again, got overhead. Benny comes back for it. 2-wall return off the Rabote is out. Point 7. 7 now serves the 6. We'll flip him around. This is show point. Well placed serve, that scores. Post 7, Nicholas will show. Unofficial order of finish for our 6th game, 8-7. The official results in just a moment. 8-2-7 is the official order of finish for our 6th game. The prices, 8-2-7 is now official. $2 quinoa, 2.8, 47.80. The trifecta, 8-2-7, 387.80. $2 on the 8 to win will return 20.40. Up next, game number 7, second and final doubles game in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. We do have 2 scratches here in this 7th game. Affects posts 4 and 8. Game 7, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace Ikeda with Carballo. The 4 team is now Carballo and Iriondo. And in game 7, post 8, scratch Kubala, replace him with Tennessee. The 8 team is now Julin and Tennessee. Post time for game number 7, final doubles game. Just about 7 minutes. Good luck. And we do not have a video here, so we will see rather quickly if anybody is alive for that high five today. And oh, look at that. Looks like it's going to survive. 3 of 5 numbers, 2 of 5 numbers up on the board means full of consolations. Will not be paying out that full $2,000 here today. That jackpot's guaranteed at $2,000 in each and every performance. To earn that, all you have to do is pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so. Again, you have to be the only winner. That is how you will cash in on that $2,000 in the high five. And while we have a couple extra moments until the start of this 7th game, it'd be a good time to remind you all that our good friends of the program, Mr. Steve M. and Mo Craig, are running a free-to-play fantasy contest over at sayhili.com. If you go to that website, sayhili.com, on the first page, it gives the details for the game. It will give you a link that you can click on. It takes you to the full rules. Basically, all you have to do is pick which team you think is going to win each game day. Throughout the week starts on Friday. That's the first performance. Monday, the second performance. And Tuesday closes out our week. You pick who you think is going to be the winning team, and then you give a tiebreaker score for the final game day. And then, the person that correctly picks the most winners, and then that tiebreaker, as necessary, will win some programs, some fun prizes, courtesy of Steve M. and Mo Crank, again, running that through sayhili.com. So check it out. You go to their website. You have to have a valid email address, and then you send them an email with your picks every week, and that is how you can participate in that free-to-play contest. We thank them for running it. 3 contest winners last week, according to Steve right here, so you can get in on that as well. Pick up some programs, Magic City programs, some highlight stuff. Most importantly, it is completely free to enter, easy to win, and if you do end up winning, all you have to do is probably just provide an address to them so they can get you your merchandise that you've won. I saw Ray a little earlier. I think it was Ray. Apologies if not. Talking about some of the Battle Court. Wagering is open on all Battle Court matches through our partner, that is Bet Rivers. Go to betrivers.com in select states. Illinois, Iowa, Arizona, Colorado, Pennsylvania, Virginia, just to name a few. Of course, in Mexico, up in Ontario and Canada as well. You can place wagers on that Battle Court action, and as Ray was saying, a lot of value in some of those underdogs. They've been cashing a lot recently. Means you can win some pretty good money betting those dogs. Again, that is Battle Court. You can wager through our partner Bet Rivers. A little different than these Pari-mutuel games. That is exclusively over at watchandwager.com. In the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com, you can place wagers. And then also here at the Magic City Fronton on Sundays. couple of updates here to the singles standings, including today's wins. Benny now breaks that tie that he came into the day with Anderluck. He is in a solo first place, 8 wins for Benny this year. Anderluck with 7, and then CRB swept the early games. He jumps into a tie with Gaucheri, 6 wins. That's good enough for 3rd place on the roster. So new look top 3 there with Benny all alone. And now CRB into the mix for a bonus prize. Look at Manu, 4th win for Manu. Came out of the gates rather slow, and boy, has he picked it up these last couple weeks. 4 wins, 3 places, 5 shows. 50% in the money this season, including those 4 wins. And final reminder of the scratch here in game number 7. 2 scratches, post 4, scratch Ikeda, replace him with Carballo. And post 8, scratch Kubala and replace him with Tennessee. Post time, it's just about now. With that, we're ready to begin game number 7, final doubles game in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving, we're at a post 1. Jedden and Benny receiving the blue at post 2. Cool Fitness and Douglas. Served by Jedden, we begin. Strong backhand to the inside, tough catch deep in the backcourt by Benny. Douglas steps up and let that one pass. He's there for the rebote. Going to be a big bouncer. Jen steps back. Now he's out of the way. Benny's there at the 7. Blast this backhand to pass. Cool Fitness. Rebote into the pad. Pad is bad. First point of our 7th game goes to the 1. 1 first up on the board here in the 7th game. White shirts a post 3 and a receive. There are CRB and Manu. Strong backhand, caught in the air by Benny, back at the 13. Manu again, higher and harder. Benny pulling it right off the side wall. Manu going to charge down the inside, picks it off. He blasts this one, higher and harder. That one out of the way. Jedden all alone. It's Sorobote, point 3. Green shirts of post 4. We have Carballo substituting for Ikeda, Thierriondo in the backcourt. Carballo picks the serve, throws a drop shot. Manu gets there in plenty of time. He returns a drop shot. That scores. Well thrown by Manu, point 3. Post 5 and a receive. Here, Juice and Gaucheri. Sherry starts off with a dropper. That comes out to the middle of the court. CRB got assessed on it. Could not make the play. Point 5. 5 on the board with 1 point. Here's post 6, the yellow shirts. El Barba and Manny. And he blasts the backhand. Gaucheri out of the way. Juice all alone. Turns it. That one's off the court. Point 6. 6 with a point. Here's post 7. Bueno and spinner. Spinner, powerful backhand, right on the wall, pulled in deep in the backcourt by Manny. Tough play. Spinner keeps it on the right side this time, drops it back over the top. Barba thought about it. Manny's there, running around it. He makes a save. Here's Spinner, right side again. Going for the peak of the big bouncer. Barba, he cuts it off in the air, and he powers the backhand right back to Spinner. Kind of a half carom, does not open up. Barba cuts off another one in the air. Goes for the splitter, kind of a carambola. Spinner could not scoop up. Nice throw, point 6. 2 points for the 6 team. In receive, rounding out the first round of play, the purple shirts of Post 8, team of Julin. Substituting for Kubala, we have Tennessee. Overserve, point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first is post 2, Cool Fitness and Douglas. Julin backed up to the 9 line, cuts it off on the right side, delivers it low and hard. What a tough scoop right off the sidewall, brought in by Douglas. Powers the backhand, forehand remote comes out to Julin. He's there for the save. Douglas again, low runner. Julin goes up the wall, and he is down with the ball. Douglas, forehand again, lower and harder, drops at the feet. Tennessee gonna get involved. He's got it on the right side. Sidearm forehand, picked up high by Douglas. Douglas back over the top. There's Julin sliding back on the inside. Powerful forehand return. Douglas couldn't get there in the air. Nice positioning. He turns out Rabote. Julin cuts off another one up at the 6 line. Lower and harder. Douglas there again. Lofts the backhanded pass. Off the wall enough. Julin makes a save. Douglas running around it. Keeps it on the left side. Blasts the backhand in there. Tough catch crouching down. There's Tennessee. Forehand Rabote laid up by Cool Fitness. Here's Julin on the right side. Good time, keeps it up the middle. Douglas quick bounce catch on the forehand. Back over the top, Julin right there. Unable to get there in the air. Tennessee comes cross court. There's the forehand. Douglas, Pika, the big bouncer. Julin steps there on the inside, cuts off another one. Tough play. Sidearm forehand. Douglas deeper in the backcourt. Which is this one? Softer touch. That's right on the wall. Rabote's out. Laid up by Julin. There's Cool Fitness. Got to get off on the left side. Low runner. By Julin. Douglas backed it to the glass, drops it over the top. Nice scoop up high on the left side by Julin this time. That backhand just does clear. Forehand Rabote to pass Julin. Tennessee back in there, caught in the air. Nice positioning. He returns one to pass. Cool Fitness down to the ground. Rabote save. That's on the wall. Floater picked off by Julin. Julin rips the backhand. There is Douglas. Nice defense. Backed up to the glass. Low runner. Julin there again. Up at the 8 line now. Higher and harder, and he's cleared that screen. Forehand Rabote missed up in the front court. Well played point. The 8 team takes it. They now have 3 points. Right at post 1 returns. Jedden and Benny. Benny takes that serve at the 12 line, right back to Tennessee. Nice catch deep in the backcourt. Low runner. Jedden slides in up at the 7. Backhand towards the outside. Julin gonna let that one pass. He's there on the back end. Makes a Rabote save. Benny charging down the inside. Takes it on the forehand. Delivers it back over the top. And a tip ball by Tennessee there. Back at the 12 line. Point to the 1 team. 1 team now, 3 points. Post 4 returns. Carballo and Iriondo. Iriano, middle of the court, keeps it backhand, low and hard. There's Benny right there at the 12 line. Powerful return coming out. Carballo, there at the 7 line, makes a save on a knee. Benny caught under the bridge, digs himself out. That's a nice save on the hop. Carballo tipped it. Point one. One team now with 5 points. They brought themselves to a possible game point. Post 3, CRB and Manu in to stop them. CRB cuts off the serve, whips it back inside. Not a lot on that rebote, dug out by Benny. Sidearm forehand kicking up. Benny makes the play back beyond the 12 line. Low runner. Manu steps up. He's got it down the inside. He blasts this backhand. Comes shooting off the back wall. Jedden all alone. Turns that rebote. Here's Manu. Sidearm forehand. Tries to get past Benny. He makes the catch in the air. His backhand return. Pulled in right off the side wall. High hard backhand. Rebote. Another good save there by Jedden. And that ball in and out of the basket of Manu. Point and game 2. Red of post 1, Jedden and Benny. 8 places, 6 serves to 3. This will be a playoff for 3rd place, show point. Manu up at the 7. What a catch there by Manny. Backpedaling into the corner, still came out with it. Manu on the hop, just there at the 11 line. Outside placement, outside the court. 16. Now Barba and Manny will show. Unofficial order of finish for our 7th game, 1-8-6. Official results coming up in just a moment. .186 is now official. 1-8-6 is official for our 7th game. Post 1, Jedden Benny taking first. Post 8, Julian and Tennessee. He substituted for Kubala. They take second. And post 6, El Barba and Manny come in third. The $2 Quinella. 1-8, 54-20. The trifecta. 1-8-6, $1,560.60. But the high five, 4-2-7-8-1. 2 of 5 numbers return $750. $2 on the 1 to win will return $560. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, will be our 8th and final game in this Pelota performance. Will conclude the highlight action here on this Sunday. Game 8 features singles game, spectacular 7 scoring, and post time is just about 6 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more? This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And that was a trailer for Magic City Hustle. If you have not seen it, you should. Talks all about the origins of the Magic City program and is available wherever you like to get your movies. About 5 minutes to go before we begin game number 8. There are no scratches in game 8. Game 8 is the only game so far that's been scratch-free. Second of our 2 feature singles games, featuring our best players.
Sorry, Stu.
Not a problem.
Popular guy, I guess. All right. Battle Court. Coming up this week. Monday and Tuesday. Tomorrow, when we return, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll begin with the Renegades and the Cyclones. And then on Tuesday, it's going to be Chargers and Warriors. Then looking ahead to next Friday, that'll be the 17th of March. You'll see the Devils back in action against the Wall Warriors. Upcoming schedule here for this week. And for those that are tuned in and with that competition, Battle Court, the team format here in highlight. 34 points for the Renegades. They are up at the top. Devils and Warriors are tied for second place. Chargers, 21.5 points for them. They're 5 behind second place and a full day ahead of both the Devils and the Warriors. Then you have the Cyclones down in last place, 15.5 points. Those are where the 5 teams stand at this point in the season. Got a little bit more than half of the season left for all teams in this spring 23 season of Battle Court.
Three minutes to go before we begin Game 8. Game 8 just now 3 minutes away.
Looks like we are, scratch-free here in this 8th game. Again, a reminder that Sunday we're open to the public for these Pelota games. One performance beginning at 1:30, doors open at 1 p.m. And then on Friday evenings, performance starts at 7 o'clock. That's our Battle Court. 6 matches beginning at 7, doors open at 6:30. Either day you want to come on down, we are open to view some live highlights. And including this week of Battle Court, we have, looks like 8 full weeks of play left. That will be starting a week on a Monday. So 8 weeks remain. 24 game days will finish off that regular season. Lastly, want to congratulate Jedden and Benny. First doubles win in this tournament. First win for Jedden in Pelota this season. Ian Carballo still looking for that win in singles play, but they got it done in doubles action. So congratulations to both players. Game 8 starting just about now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin Our 8th and final game. Serving the red of post 1. Here's Julian. Receiving blue post 2. Go Sherry. There's a serve. We begin. Backhand by Go Sherry. Caught in the air by Julian. Julian launches this one. It's out there for the rebote. Played 7 line. Back to the inside. Well thrown. One-handed catcher by Julian up the wall. Left side rebote again. Same spot. Julian keeps it on the right side this time. Sidearm forehand. Scooped up by Go Sherry. Low and hard. Julian back there on the inside on the left side. High and hard. There's a big backhand coming out. Go Sherry. Tough catch again by Julian there at the 10 line. This one getting overhead. Go Sherry looks for it. Left side rebote again. A little closer to the wall. Julian makes the play. A little high this time. That ball got away from him. Up into the overhead screen, which is out of play. Julian, it's the first point of our 8th game. He'd received the white shirt of post 3. Here's Nicholas. Backhand by Julian. Into the corner. Forehand rebote. Saved by Nicholas. Here's Julian. Winds up to Costado. 2-wall. Nicholas, there's that flying catch. Nice play there on the outside going into the net. Sidearm forehand returned by Julian. Gets by and scores. Great defense by Nicholas. Julian, he gets the point. Green to post 4 now. Into receive. Here's a Rotz. Forehand rebote, push back towards the inside. Rotz backs up. He scooped it up. Backhand, overhead. Julian makes that rebote save right on the wall. Rotz letting it pass. That's a tough rebote save deep in the backcourt. Big bouncer, stopped on the forehand of Julian. Back towards the inside. Rotz reads it. He stops it. Big backhand again. Julian pushes this one back up the middle. Rotz on the right side. Sidearm forehand. Julian's got a play on it. He scoops it up back beyond the 11. Rotz on the left side. Just one a little lower and harder. Rebote comes shooting out. Saved on a knee. Julian going down to the ground. Rotz shoots the Costado inside. Elevates it. Julian trying to get back in there. Great effort. But that point goes to the 4. Four on the board with the point. Here's post 5, Hyro. Hyro launches that backhand. Forehand saved by Rotz. Here's Hyro. Costado, that's right on the wall. Be a tough play for Rotz. He digs out the rebote down to the ground. Hyro keeps the pressure on. Sidearm forehand. Tipped by Rotz. Got assessed on it. Couldn't make the catch. Point 5. Yellow post 6. Receive. Here's Manny. Manny left side, right into the corner. Forehand rebote, laid up high off the front wall. Manny stays back there at the 9 line. Sidearm forehand, catches a couple walls. 2 pass, not a lot on it. Hyro digs it out, but that ball up into the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 6. Pink of post 7 in to receive. Here's number 13, Douglas. Douglas launches the backhand into the corner. Manny going down to the ground, makes the save. It's off the sidewall. Douglas handles it, but the 9 line. Powerful backhand again. Rebote back towards the inside. Douglas on the hop, brings it in, shoots a 2-wall from deep in the backcourt. That scores. Well thrown by Douglas, point 7. Post 8 in a receive, rounding out the first round of play. Here's Manu. Manu rifles his backhand, shooting off the back wall, saved by Douglas. Manu has it in the air, backhand, low and hard again. Another rebote, another powerful save by Douglas. This one a pass. Manu, outside placement. Douglas reads it, stops it on the outside, 2-wall return. Oh, Manu picked it off before it got into the net. Sidearm, forehand, what a catch there by Douglas off the side wall. Manu down to the ground, tough rebote save on the hop. There's Douglas coming cross court to make the play. Left side rebote again, back towards the inside. Douglas on the hop, shoots another one. That opens up and scores. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Returning first, here's post 2, go Sherry. Douglas shoots one, that lands out. Point 2. Post 3 returns. Here's Nicholas. Backhand, saved on the back end by Gosherry. On the hop, here's Nicholas up at the 8 line between the 8 and 9. Soft touch on the backhand, just over to Gosherry. He powers that rotate towards the outside. It goes middle of the court. Quickly thrown back in there. That kicked up and tipped by Gosherry. Point 2 to 3. 3 now at 2 points. Post 1 returns. Julin. Julin, big backhand. Forehand rebote that got away from Nicholas. It's up into the overhead screen, which is out of play. 1 with 4 points. Post 4 returns. Arats. Julin on the move early, stops at the 5 line. It's that one to pass. Nice rebote save. Arats pushes that towards the middle of the court. Julin on the right side. Opens up for the carom. That's well thrown and scoring. 6 points for Julin. Right at post 1, he has a possible game point. And to stop him, post 5, Hyro. Big backhand for Hyro. Forehand save back on the inside. Hyro holds it in the air. Julin digs out the rebote on a knee. That's right on the wall. Tipped and scoring for the win. Point and game. Right at post 1, Julin. 7, 2, and 3. Made in the playoff for second and third place. 7 first serves to 2. Soft touch on the back end into the corner. Douglas digs that one out up at the 9 line. Gosherry shoots a 2-wall, too wide. That is out. Point 7. Possible place point here for post 7. Post 3, Nicholas in to stop him. Forehander Bote, wall to wall, right into the corner. Nicholas just did get enough on it to make the save. Douglas to wall to score. Post 7, Douglas will place. 2 serves to 3. This is show point. Left side, Rabote to wall, snap to score. My, oh my. Nice throw there for Gaucheri. Post 2 will show. Unofficial order of finish for our 8th and final game, 1-7-2. We'll have the official results coming up in just a few moments.
$1-7-2 is the official order finish for game number 8. There are your prices. Care over in the Mighty Ocho, $243.20. $2 wager on 1 to win, $21.80. $2 Quinella 1-7, $47. Trifecta 1-7-2, $430.80. Late pick 3, 811, 2 of 3 numbers, returning $86. 5 of 8 in the Mighty Ocho, returning $33.60. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon. And though we're not open to the public Monday or Tuesday, don't forget Pelota games. Quinella's Pari-mutuels, 1:30 p.m. on the Highlight channel on YouTube, followed by Battle Court at 5 p.m. Watch highlight.com, the Highlight app, or on ESPN3. That's tomorrow and Tuesday. On behalf of players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do appreciate you joining us today and hope to see you for Pelota, for Battle Court, maybe even both. Have a good day, everybody. Please drive carefully if you're leaving the Fronton. Thank you.